Asheville, North Carolina. North Carolina, that's the home of Billy Graham. But Asheville, now I'm not sure if it still is, but at one time it was, let me get around this guy, real big into witchcraft. When I was a kid, I thought witchcraft and stuff was just stories, you know. And found out, no, there's real witches. Wicca, which is my sister, my oldest sister, was a witch. She made her living by reading cards and dealing with familiar spirits. She had a familiar spirit she said was an Indian. Of course, we know it was a demon. Boy, I'm glad y'all are driving. I can't see nothing. She said that it was an American Indian that was her familiar, and of course it wasn't no American Indian, it was a demon. But she lived in Oklahoma and she made a pretty good living telling fortunes on the telephone, you know, by the hour or whatever. I don't know what she charged, so much an hour or something. Anyway, I never put a whole lot of stock in it. As a matter of fact, I made fun of her a lot, and that didn't really. I should have. I witnessed to her, and she just didn't want. You know, of course, she was totally opposed to Christianity, and but she had an altar at her house. I had to spend the night there one night, and there was some knocks and bangs in the house, and what people would call poltergeist. I don't know. It was demons, I think. And but you know, witchcraft, it's a real thing. There's real witches, and I believe they get some power from demons and familiar spirits. The Bible talks about the witch at Endor, and she conjured up familiar spirits. It kind of freaked her out when she conjured up Samuel, though, and got the real dude. But you know, you hear stories when you're a kid and all the comic stuff, and it's they're in groves. A good study, if you want to do a good study on that, just look up the word groves. Do a word search in the Bible on the word groves and high places, and that's never good. But they always meet in groves. That's why you always see the cartoons and stuff with the witches out in the woods. They got the Bohemian Grove out, I think it's in California, where all the elites of the whole world meet. Alex, what's his name? He used to be big. Conspiracy theory dude. He actually snuck in to the groves. Keep it in your lane, pal. And filmed it. They got a great big owl, and you can look into that too. Owls, and it's all has to do with witchcraft, and I cannot see these lines. witchcraft and demons, ravens and owls and jackals and satyrs and dragons and all this. That's all, principalities and powers of the air. Yeah, they mate in groves and in high places. It's where Solomon started out good, and then he got all them wives, and they were heathens, and he didn't let me let this guy on. He's gonna come on in, ain't he? And he built high places. Then they started sacrificing babies to Moloch, which is a demon too. So there at the end of Solomon's life, he had messed up big time. But he built up groves. If you go into the Kings and the Chronicles and stuff, you'll see that the kings, the good ones would tear down the groves. So there's something about that. And you ever notice the Catholics are real notorious for they'll build a garden and they'll put their little statues in the garden. I think that's got something to do with, devil worship, I would say. Anyway, I was driving through Asheville. I don't know if I've ever filmed coming through here. Kind of hard to see. Raining pretty good, and it's been foggy too. And it doesn't slow down the people though. They keep driving. They just drive like it's dry pavement. But anyway, what do you think about witchcraft and witches and all that good stuff? Let me know in the comments. And you guys have a wonderful day. Today's Friday. It's very early Friday, like midnight Friday here, but technically it's Friday, so hope you had a great weekend, and may the Lord bless each and every one of you. Remember to read and study those books. Look up groves and witches in the Bible, and let me know what you come up with. Y'all have a wonderful day.